Red card!
Let me give that back to you.
Get out of here!
Mark McGwire. Hopped up on focusing, Bart becomes convinced that people are being spied on by Major League Baseball.
Gotta get it done.
Bart, honey?
Gotta finish. Close the door. You're probably wondering about the coat hangers. They're to block the satellite that's been spying on me.
It sounds like the mad ravings of an unstable kid, but Bart shoots the evidence out of the sky. Mark McGwire, voicing himself, concurs that Bart was right, although he distracts Springfield with a few dingers. MLB might not be playing Big Brother, yet numerous players, including McGwire, were embroiled in another conspiracy: the rampant use of performance-enhancing drugs. In 2010, McGwire confessed to using steroids during various periods of his career. This included the 1998 season, a year before this episode aired. While McGwire claims the drugs were for his health rather than performance, many who looked up to the home run hitter felt let down.
Major League Baseball?
I told you they were monitoring my activities.
He's right. This thing's got info on everybody. Addresses, credit ratings, what size baseball hat they wear.
Surveillance beam disabled.
Morrissey. Sometimes it's better not to meet your heroes. Listening to the music of an artist named Quillby, Lisa imagines what he's like in real life. Expectations clash with reality when Lisa encounters Quillby in the flesh. Not only has he let himself go, but Quillby is exposed as a hate-filled bigot who loves to play the victim.
Shut your gobs, you wankers!
Woohoo! Wankers!
Can't you see this show is just a cash grab? I'm only here because I lost my fortune suing people for saying things about me that were completely true.
While the writers drew inspiration from several real-life musicians, English singer Morrissey shares the most evident parallels. Like Quillby, Morrissey has a long history of reportedly racist and xenophobic behavior. Although Morrissey has continually denied these accusations, others argue that his words speak for themselves. Morrissey hinted at pursuing legal action against The Simpsons, proving one of the points the episode was trying to get across.
Okay. I'm gonna play a few songs off my new album. It's entitled Refugees Again.
Rush Limbaugh. Season 6 introduces Burge Barlo, a conservative talk show host who appeals to the Homer Simpsons of the world.
Station! KBBL Talk Radio, and now Springfield's favorite conservative and author of the well-selling book Only Turkeys Have Left Wings. Ladies and gentlemen, Burge Barlo.
He also helps Sideshow Bob go from prison to the mayor's office. So, a far-right extremist who champions a criminal while demonizing himself sounds familiar.
Hail, brothers! Coronan Sileria Ozumahok.
Now then, gentlemen, the mayoral campaign is upon us.
Barlow is a thinly veiled parody of Rush Limbaugh, who was just starting to blow up when this episode aired in 1994. While Limbaugh died in 2021, many believe that his controversial worldviews and tendency to spout baseless conspiracy theories shaped the right-wing media as we now know it. In the 90s, Limbaugh was the loudest voice, but he was still just one voice. Today, there are countless Limbaughs across radio, TV, and social media.
But suppose for a second that your house was ransacked by thugs, your family tied up in the basement with socks in their mouths. You try to open the door, but there's too much blood on the knob.
What is your question?
My question's about the budget, sir.
Oh.
John D. Rockefeller. Mr. Burns is based on multiple figures, including fictional characters like Charles Foster Kane and one of Matt Groening's high school teachers.
Smithers, where's that union representative? He's 20 minutes late.
I don't know, sir. He hasn't been seen since he promised to clean up the union.
Yet Mr. Burns' greed is largely rooted in John D. Rockefeller, who monopolized the oil industry. This made Rockefeller one of the richest individuals who ever lived. He didn't accumulate that fortune by being ethical. Rockefeller was accused of crushing his competition through corrupt means. The New York World described Standard Oil as the most cruel, impudent, pitiless, and grasping monopoly that ever fastened upon a country.
Loving natural parents. Or would you rather live with this twisted, loveless billionaire? Let's roll. Wait, you forgot your bear, a symbol of your lost youth and innocence.
Even after the Supreme Court ordered that Standard Oil be dissolved for breaking antitrust laws, Rockefeller walked away wealthier than ever, becoming America's first billionaire. Like Mr. Burns, Rockefeller always came out on top.
Superintendent, we made the front page today.
Now, what's that say under your hand there?
Oh, it's an unrelated article.
It's an unrelated article.
Daenerys Targaryen. Okay, we're kind of cheating since the mother of dragons is fictional. Regardless, Game of Thrones fans idolized Daenerys Targaryen as if she were real, with some even naming their children after her. They probably regretted this following the HBO show's penultimate episode. The Lannisters admitted defeat, but Daenerys was too brave to accept their surrender. Those bells were no match for her dragon. Once again, The Simpsons played soothsayer. 2 years before Game of Thrones ended, The Simpsons paid homage to high fantasy in an episode that culminates in a dragon burning a village down.
Hey, sweet young thing. What time they cutting you down? Ooh, baby.
Homer plays a role in the destruction, being the one who revived the dragon. In that sense, a hero becomes a villain, just like Daenerys.
The dragon is dead, and I've got a daughter who can turn lead into gold.
Ooh, actually, I can't anymore. Dragon fire is the source of all magic, and Grandma killed the last one.
FIFA. It isn't just individuals that The Simpsons has warned us about. The show has also shined a light on dishonest organizations, occasionally ahead of the curve.
Red card!
Let me give that back to you.
Get out of here!
When Homer becomes a World Cup referee, he accepts a bribe to ensure Brazil's victory. Homer does the right thing in the end, but not every referee has a Lisa in their corner. Only a year after this episode, FIFA, the governing body behind the World Cup, was accused of bribery. FIFA was also investigated for money laundering, racketeering, and wire fraud. FIFA President Sepp Blatter would step down and face suspension along with several other officials. We guess The Simpsons thought too small. As corruption didn't boil down to one ref, it supposedly went straight to the top.
Nazis!
Nazi harborers.
Guys, you're both right. All right, just so there are no misunderstandings. You make sure Brazil wins, and we give you $1 million.
Rupert Murdoch. The Simpsons have never pulled punches when it comes to making fun of Fox. This extends to the network's co-founder. At the Super Bowl, Homer and his friends stumble upon a skybox.
Must you bray night and day at that infernal television?
Oh, look who's talking.
Yeah, Bob. You used to be on this show.
Don't remind me. My foolish capering destroyed more young minds than syphilis and pinball combined.
Unfortunately, it belongs to Rupert Murdoch, the billionaire tyrant. That's the show's words, not ours. The crew even got the real Murdoch to voice himself, suggesting he was in on the joke. Looking back years later, though, we're not entirely sure it was a joke. Through his vast wealth and power, Murdoch has played a key role in shaping media and politics over the past several decades.
You guys are following me? I was following Flanders.
Hey, look what I found!
To many, Murdoch's impact has been more negative than positive. Most notably, creating a news landscape that calls the definition of fair and balanced into question.
I'm going to Disneyland! Really? Because I'm a travel agent and I've heard nothing but bad things.
George C. Nicopolis, dependent on prescription drugs, Elvis sought out a personal physician who could keep him fully supplied.
Now we'll get a real doctor's opinion.
Bad news! Your son is a very sick boy. Just look at the x-rays.
Elvis found his man in George C. Nicopolis, or Dr. Nick as some called him. For any Simpsons fan wondering, the name isn't a coincidence. The name Dr. Nick Riviera stemmed from Elvis's physician. Character traits carried over as well, as Riviera is equally lenient with his prescription pad. Where Dr. Nick continues to practice menticide in Springfield, Nicopolis was charged with 14 counts of overprescribing drugs.
My God, that's monstrous. I've never heard of anything so negligent. I'll have no part of it.
Can you recommend a doctor who will?
Yes.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, Dr. Nick!
By this point, Elvis had been dead for 3 years. Although Nicopolis was acquitted, his license was suspended for 3 months. It'd be another 13 years until it was revoked forever. But Nicopolis remained free until he died in 2016. Bye, everybody.
Doctor, what's wrong? Don't you know where to make the incision?
All right, Nick. Don't panic. Think back to med school.
Jared Fogle. In a 2005 Treehouse of Horror episode, everyone in Springfield is changed into their costumes.
Are you going to talk about it or are you going to do it?
For some, it's a curse, but others are happy with their new forms. Chief Wiggum is pleased to have significantly slimmed down as Jared from Subway. Wiggum notes, though, that he's now sexually ambiguous. Ambiguous is no longer a word we'd use to describe Jared Fogle, that take. While the joke's intent can be debated, The Simpsons was arguably among the first shows to say, hey, maybe there's something wrong about this guy that he isn't telling us. That something was revealed in 2015 when Fogle went from Subway spokesperson to the poster boy for Predators. Suddenly, we don't think Wiggum would be so thrilled about being in Jared's pants.
And I'm Jared from the Subway ads. I'm only a little overweight and sexually ambiguous.
Anthony Salerno, a convicted felon and high-ranking member of the Genovese crime family, Anthony Salerno went by another name, Fat Tony.
You are late for work.
Of course I'm late for work. How can I be on time when Principal Skinner keeps me after school?
This guy Skinner causing you trouble?
He sure is, Patron.
Perhaps we should go to meet and greet this individual.
Salerno possesses the same nickname as Springfield's resident mob boss, sharing a physical resemblance as well. Granted, Fat Tony's design was primarily inspired by character actor Paul Sorvino, according to Al Jean. Fittingly enough, though, Sorvino played Salerno in the 2011 crime drama Kill the Irishman.
Hey, you got a pair of balls, let me tell you. $2 million. $2 million. You didn't pay back the $70,000 that you borrowed. Why should I lend you $2 million?
In another eerie connection, the real Salerno died in Springfield, Missouri.
Hurry up, boys. We gotta get these toy poodles to the pet shop.
All right, Fat Tony, your little game is over.
Is that the same Springfield the Simpsons are from? We may never know. In any case, Salerno would be accused of murder, racketeering, fraud, extortion, and conspiracy during his lifetime. But hey, at least he didn't try passing off weasels as toy poodles. A guy in Argentina did, however. Are there any obvious examples we left out? Let us know in the comments.
1600. Sweet.